And welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to LAFC versus Monterrey in the Leagues Cup 2023 quarterfinals. LAFC contra CF Monterrey en la Leagues Cup Cuartos de Final. Right now, that starts at 10, so as of now, we will mostly finish Philadelphia Queretaro, and we'll see what we go through from there, but we'll watch most of the rest of Philadelphia Queretaro. But starting 11s are as follows. For LAFC, in goal, John McCarthy. The back four, Ryan Hollingshead, Aaron Long, Giorgio Chiellini, Sergei Valencia. The midfield three, Mateus Bogus, Ilie Sanchez, Kellen Acosta. Front three, Denny Bouanga, Mario Gonzalez, and Stipe Biuk. Nathan Ordaz does not get the start. For Monterrey, in goal, Esteban Andrada. The back four, Eric Aguirre, John Medina, Hector Moreno, Jesus Gallardo. The midfield four, Maximiliano Mesa, Gonzalez, Omar Gouveia, Rojas. And the front two, Sergio Canales and Rogelio Funes Mori for Monterrey. That's 1-1, yep. Sepulveda scored. So that's where we are. So we shall see if Philly can get the lead back or we go to another shootout in Philadelphia. And it should be interesting. It's just on season pass. Huh. Well, that's weird. Okay. So that's that. 75th minute, 1-1. Who wins in penalties? I still think Philly does, but if Queretaro wins, Messi is a freaking winner. Let me tell you that. If Queretaro wins, Messi is in a really good position. Like, Messi legitimately is in probably the best position he could ever be in, you know? So, I don't know about you, but Queretaro's been good in PKs. Much else on Jey Uso leaving WWE. He just said on SmackDown. One, it's kayfabe. He'll be back for WrestleMania to wrestle Jimmy. It is what it is. That's my thoughts. That's my thoughts. It is what it is. 76th minute. So it is what it is. But we're waiting for this game to start. I watched the Messi game. A lot of people do. Free kick here for Philly in the 77th minute. Of course, Monterey kicks off at 10 for some reason. I don't know if they just chose to make it 10 o'clock or if that was always the plan at the Rose Bowl. So, yeah, the RSR is going to be up at like 12:30. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm getting tired of these delays. At least only a 30-minute delay. Cross in. Header. Past the post. Or that'll be cleared away, actually. I love the Philadelphia Union. Nothing compares to you, Tifo. That's nothing compares to you. Yeah, I love that, Tifo. If Queretaro wins today, does Miami beat them? Yes. And they host Queretaro. Messi, if this ends up being, I want Philly to win. I picked Philly to win. I think they should win. If Queretaro somehow wins this on penalties, Messi is going to get the freaking absolute easiest route to a final ever. He's going to host Queretaro. They just whipped the hell out of Charlotte. Not say Queretaro is just as useless. Jesus. Miami's through. If Philly loses, Miami is through. They're going to LA. Because I think LA still beats Monterrey. So, they're going to LA. They're going to the Rose Bowl. Simple as. Works for me. Have you gone to a St. Louis game yet? No. I wanted to go to that America game. I'm glad I didn't because it was almost 100 degrees and they lost. But no, I haven't gone to a St. Louis game yet. Maybe I'll consider going anyway instead of watching one of the Toronto games in the final stretch. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I'll go to a playoff game. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. I don't know. Yeah, Miami wouldn't even have to wear black. Could have had that game 1-2, to be honest. At least they didn't have Messi. Yeah, if you won and they didn't have Messi, y'all would be in the final. Especially if Queretaro figures this out. 10 minutes. I wish there was a way. Let me just look. I'm going to test it. Please don't F me over, Google Chrome. I want to watch the rest of this game. Please. Please, please, please. I just want it to work for 10 minutes. Don't do this to me. Because it's not on FS1. I hate it, but I want to watch the rest of this game too. Okay. Please, please, please. It logged in. Thank God it logged in. Carranza's down. Oh, well, there you go. Yep, it logged in. I can watch both at the same time. Yes. All right. So I'll finish this on the TV. I'll put LAFC on the computer for now. Perfect. I can finish both off. Let's go. Lovely. Lovely. That's what I wanted. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. I can watch both. Philly taking the W. It's 1-1, 82nd minute. I can finish both off. Nice. Sounds awesome. And logged in. Maybe Google Chrome doesn't have problems anymore. Yes. See ya. Okay. All right. And then we'll throw it up once this game's over because you know what? Why not? Corner for Philly. Sergio Canales is the player to watch for Monterrey, which that makes sense. Teams are going to walk out. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, kickoff's at 10. In and out red tray still hit different. They're playing this game at the Rose Bowl, and Monterey's wearing their light kits with a blue and black sash, which did Inter and Milan steal those kits? I guess they did. Time to get around an official LAFC kit. I'll take a Bawanga jersey. We're going to win the MLS Cup this season with everybody saying FCD. Yeah. Hey, I'll wear a Denny Bawanga kit. I'm good with that. Preferably the black and gold kit. That smoke screen olive drab green kit. Yeah. If you were going to get me an away kit, it would be last year's away kit, to be honest. LA 9. Yeah. So you're talking about the home kit. Yeah. Should get a Bawanga kit. What's your score prediction? For LAFC, 3-1. 3-1. I got 3-1 LAFC. I think Denny Bawanga is on fire right now. I don't really see Monterey scoring many goals. I think LAFC, they may not score as many as they have. But, well, I mean, Philly does gold numbers too. But for me personally, yeah, black and gold's a money combo. I mean, so right now, the semifinals will be Philadelphia, Queretaro versus Miami, and Nashville versus LAFC or Monterey. If LAFC wins, LAFC hosts Nashville. If Monterey wins, Monterey gets hosted by Nashville. If Queretaro beats Philly, Miami hosts Queretaro. If Philly wins, Miami goes to Philly. Philly looks like the better team, but it's a way too tight of a game. Because all these teams are a bunch of dummies. Yeah. And that's not an insult. That is just a fact of life. Yeah. I don't do the yeah too bad, though. I'm not. I don't do that too bad. I do pretty good on that. I'm not going to lie. If Philly lose, it's Miami's dream run. And they'll be in the Champions Cup no matter what, even if they lost the final. And then Miami's just going to somehow beat LAFC out of the seat, just pull out the seat of their ass, and they're going to win. At this point, I don't think Garber would hate either team winning, but he would rather have Miami win, I think. Shot over the bar. Come on now. You can do better than that. What are you doing? Do better than that. Can't go wrong with black and gold, I guess. Well, at least when it comes to style. I agree. I should have worn the Saints jersey a couple of times more while Brady was with the Bucks. You know, I'm just glad that Brady's retired because, you know, put off a head top, Jesus. Bam! Straight off the head top. Glesnes was that close to scoring. Yeah. Danny was wrong. Way wrong. Danny, again, I love your content, but that's a paper pop for you. You were wrong. You were wrong. That's a paper pop for you. I thought I did it pretty good. I thought I'd do it pretty good. No, I won't do that. Maybe I'll throw that in. Leagues Cup record 2-0 for LAFC. They had a bye through the groups, and then they whipped Juarez and RSL's ass. Monterrey's 4-0. They whipped RSL's ass. They whipped Seattle's ass, and then they grounded it out against Portland and Tigres. Let's see how this turns. Danny probably knows he's wrong. He knew he was wrong when he said it the first time. Buddy, like, why are you trying to think that this is the biggest game at the Rose Bowl since, well, I don't know. This is the biggest game at the Rose Bowl since like 5 years ago. Quarterfinals wise, yes, I'm 2-0. I might end up 3-1. The full-on second chance bracket, that thing is busted. The starting 11 for LAFC: John McCarthy, Sergei Palencia, Giorgio Chiellini, Aaron Long, Ryan Hollingshead, Kellen Acosta, Ilie Sanchez, Mateus Bogus, Denny Bouanga, Mario Gonzalez, and Stipe Biuk. For Monterrey, starting 11: Esteban Andrada, Jesus Gallardo, Hector Moreno, John Medina, Eric Aguirre, Rojas, Omar Govea, Gonzalez, Maximiliano Mesa, Rogelio Funes Mori, and Sergio Canales for Monterrey. Well, I mean, if you're just collecting all the jerseys, I mean, that's sort of, I mean, yeah, he's put some crap ones up on his wall. I agree. Not the Toronto kit, but you know what? Even the Montreal kit was pretty cool. But the Chicago kits, some of those Chicago kits, yeah. Honestly, if I'm being honest, Chicago's old logo was better, the first logo. But I think their jerseys are actually better blue-based than red-based. Unpopular opinion. I think the jerseys now for Chicago, I like them better. I do. I also like the current away kit. But, you know, unpopular opinion, the logo might be why they don't, and because all the years wearing red. But honestly, I like the navy jerseys better than red jerseys for the Fire. Plus 10. Vela, he's injured. And we're off at the Rose Bowl. We're off at the Rose Bowl. 0-0. Let's see if LAFC. 10 minutes of stoppage time between Queretaro and Philly. Here's a chance for LAFC. That's past the post. Penalty! Penalty! Penalty para LAFC! Penalty para LAFC! Ball crossed in. Bouanga makes the run. Explain to me how that's a penalty. I mean, maybe the trailing leg, but I think that's harsh. Nah, that's harsh. Penalty for LAFC. That's harsh. That's harsh. The trailing leg, but that's harsh. No, that's a penalty. I mean, the ball was going out anyway, but they're going to give it. Denny Bouanga has a penalty. Liga MX will not participate in Leagues Cup after this. No, they signed up for 5 years. They signed up for 5 years. They may change the rules a bit, but they signed up for 5 years. Throw in for Queretaro. It will be Bouanga versus Andrada. No check. 1 minute in. What will LAFC do? Will they take the early lead? Let's see. Takes the shot. Bouanga, goal! 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 The LAFC! Denny Bouanga sends it the opposite way. Danny Bouanga with an early lead for LAFC. Uno a cero. Uno a cero, LAFC. Goal already, 1-0. Boom! Perfect pen for Bouanga, low side netting. Perfect shot. 2 minutes in, Denny Bouanga makes it 1-0. LAFC has the early lead at the Rose Bowl, and that's not the start Monterey wanted. I have no idea. I just watched since like the 75th minute. Must have happened earlier in the second half that made it that long. But, yeah, LAFC 1-0, uno a cero. I'm keeping Philly up here until the penalty shootout's over. Right now, they got to play 100 minutes. That'll probably go to a shootout. I sort of want Queretaro to pull this off just for Messi's sake. Yeah, I did pick Philadelphia to win, but if we're at the point where Queretaro could pull this off, you know. But Philly is beatable. I mean, it's not like they're unbeatable. Miami could still beat them even in Philly, but I'd rather have the final be completely just confirmed for Miami. Rose Bowl needs renovations. I agree. Like, the Rose Bowl has been around for way too long. Well, not way too long, but exactly, that's my point. They're beatable. Unlike LAFC, but if we show up, we beat Miami. Yeah, they have defensive problems, which is why I'd rather Queretaro probably pull this off, because Miami could still lose to Philly if they do what they did against Dallas. I don't think Philadelphia chokes as easy as Dallas did. That would definitely have to be a fix. They beat the shit out of Queretaro every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Still 1-1 with 5 minutes to go. I'll pay attention to the shootout as well. Three and 1 on the quarters ain't too bad. LA did start having problems June, early July, but started picking up again because they took a break, because they had the break. Which MLS team is going to grow their fan base to go completely global? Miami. Besides maybe Inter Miami. If Toronto FC was good, they probably could. They're not good, though. LAFC. Garber wants his LAFC versus Miami Part 1. And if he gets what he wants, Part 2 will be the MLS Cup. Both in LA, of course. If it ain't going to be America, he wants it to be LAFC. So he's probably happy, because I don't think Nashville beats LAFC either. Nashville is going to get ripped apart by LAFC. If Juarez couldn't do it, if RSL couldn't do it, Nashville's not a bad team, but Nashville is what it is. Tigres Campeón says Monterrey is trash. Well, I mean, they shouldn't even have got that penalty. It should have went to a shootout at the very least. I agree with you. They shouldn't even really be here, to be honest. So I guess maybe the early penalty is sort of a, turnabout's fair play. Uno a cero, LAFC. Tano Ortiz, the Monterrey head coach, and he bottles in knockout games. So, yeah, I think Monterey's in trouble. I did say 3-1. Tano Ortiz is a bottler. That's why he got sacked from America. When it mattered the most, he lost. Thanks, ref. If they shoot another from 40 yards, I'm going to lose it. Yeah. I mean, what? Who knows? Maybe Glesnes will have another banger like he did against LAFC. Who knows? Worth a shot. 6-game winning streak in all competitions for Monterey, but I think that ends tonight. 6-minute, 1-0, uno a cero. Yellow card. Second yellow. It's a red card. And that'll be a penalty? That is pretty sus. I'm not going to lie. You think Adidas could make a second ball? It was it's a free kick. He got pulled down outside the box. It's a free kick, but Queretaro's down a man. He slid into the box. He's down outside the box, though. 7th minute. Mendoza's got a second yellow. He's off with a red card. Queretaro's down a man. I noticed that the first time. So, free kick for Philadelphia. Right outside the box. 98th minute. At least it wasn't a penalty. Kai Wagner to take. Kellen Acosta gets a yellow card, the LAFC match. That's a sign that maybe this is fixed. Yeah, maybe. You maybe have a point. 7:34. By the way, in my kit ranking, I had the Arsenal home kit, Taylor Swift concert tiers, the best kit of the Prem. I agree with that. Like, I like the Arsenal kit. I think it's amazing. I'd consider buying it, just put it in the collection. It's an amazing kit. It's an amazing kit. I mean, it's wonderful. Free kick for Monterrey. Long ball cleared. Here's the Philly free kick. Sepulveda gets a yellow. Barca pays refs. Plays forward. Over the bar. That'll go out. Minute to go for Philly. If they score, they win. If they don't score, probably goes to pens. Off the bar. Off the post. Off the post. Ooh, good clearance. Palencia, good tackle. 8th minute. 1-0. 1-0. LAFC. Past the post, that'll be a goal kick. Arsenal home, the Chelsea home sponsorless, and City third are what I like. Maybe Liverpool third as well. For a collection, I definitely get the jerseys I like and not anything that looks like crap. Which is why I like MLS, like when MLS sells some throwbacks. Because if you looked at MLS store, they do sell some older jerseys for each team. Have you not noticed that? Like, they do still sell older jerseys, and I'm fine with replicas for most teams. Philadelphia leading. They just score right before the end of the game. Cross in. Shot. Goal. 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 Donovan scores. And that'll probably do it for Philadelphia. Philly just scored. Yes. Donovan. 2-1 Philly. That should do it. No. There are actually throwbacks. Like how I got the TFC treble kit. That's because they were selling an old kit on MLS store. Like the same treble kit. They still sell the Seattle. I thought I saw the Seattle pink and black kit, which I really do like. Game over. Philadelphia versus Miami. Miami have to go to Chester. Miami will at least play a third place game, but they got to figure out how to beat Philly. One Mexican team remains. That'll do it. So I'm 3-0 on my predictions so far. 11th minute, 1-0, LAFC. Are they going to VAR? Are they going to VAR? Ref was stretching the game for Philly. I mean, yeah, that looks a bit offside to me. Miami still gets to wear pink. Yeah. Hell, even against yellow and powder blue, that should still be able to wear pink. Tuesday is the semifinals. Not just begin, they are the semifinals. No, that's too old. I'm talking about like recent throwbacks. Like, it is a goal. It is a goal. It stands. And they kick off and Queretaro have to go direct. They have to go direct. 11th minute, throw in. Just, recent. Like the last 4, maybe 2016 at the very most late. There are some Mitchell and Ness throwbacks, but those aren't, those are the ones you were talking about. Those would be have to eBay. Those you have to eBay. But, like, 102nd minute. But I get what you're saying. It is a goal. Queretaro has to take the goal kick here. They take it long. Full time! Philadelphia are through. 2-1. They left it late, but they're through. They will play Inter Miami in the semifinal. They will host Miami. One Mexican team left, and they're down. Is this a joke or what? I wouldn't say it's a joke, but 13th minute, 1-0. One Mexican team left, and they're down 1-0. But Philly is through. And there's a save by John McCarthy. Monterey has more possession. That's a good news. End of the game brawl. I saw, but I need to watch this. So we're back on the regular TV. 13:02. LAFC playing Ford Palencia. Philadelphia's through. They won 2-1. We have our first semifinal. Philadelphia Union hosting Inter Miami. So is McCarthy the starter over Crepeau going forward? Seems like it. Philly to the final. I guess it is. Because, I mean, I wouldn't say he's had enough time to get fit, but I guess McCarthy's at least a starter for the rest of the year. Then they'll evaluate. Man, that sucks for Crepeau. He put his body on the line to at least get him to penalties, and 3-0 on my quarterfinal predictions so far, with one that looks like it'll be 4-0. Luis Romo is not available for Monterrey tonight due to yellow card accumulation. Much rather LA lose. Easier final for us. Yeah. Wasn't that pretty much what happened? Wasn't that pretty much what happened anyway? Like, come on now. Was that pretty much what happened anyway? 1-0, 15th minute. Would you rather see LAFC versus Inter Miami or Miami Philadelphia or LAFC Philadelphia again for the third time? You mean fourth time? I'd rather see Miami, but I wouldn't hate LAFC Philadelphia either at the Rose. Well, no, it probably wouldn't be the Rose Bowl. They probably played at Bank of California Stadium. The Rose Bowl would probably only be used if it was a LAFC Miami, but yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't disagree. 15th minute. I don't disagree. Sixteenth minute, 1-0. 1-0. I think Neymar will come to the MLS soon. If he gets let out of his PSG contract, he'll be here before the next season. If not, well. There we go. I didn't think he got his contract terminated. Yet, at least. LAFC is cursed in CCL. Sort of seems like it. I'm not going to disagree. 1-0 LAFC, 17th minute, 1-0. Let's not forget this ain't Leagues Cup. This is Messi's Cup. I don't know what will happen to Chivas after this, with also a Club America, of course. They go back to Liga MX to continue 2023 Apertura. Yes, next weekend, Liga MX restarts for the teams that, I guess even Monterrey and Queretaro, to be honest. So, Leagues Cup's better than CCL. If you win it, you're going to stick with that. If MLS wins it, you're going to stick with that. So, well, there you go. If Messi wins it, well, I guess everybody's going to say it, yeah? Honestly, Austin's the most cursed team in cup games. Well, in general, yeah. True. Especially international games, but yeah, even the Open Cup, they're cursed. Austin should just play league games at this point. 18th minute, 1-0, headed away. LAFC playing some amazing defense. Amazing defense from LAFC. Bogus. I'd say both tournaments are exciting. 18th minute. Somebody said the Broncos will go 12-5 just like the Chiefs this year. So how the hell? So I guess the Broncos would lose both to the Chiefs, but they would win 3 games that the Chiefs... That makes no sense. There's no way. That makes no sense. Unless it's a split, the Broncos beat the Chiefs once, and the Broncos lose to the Chiefs the other time, and their 4 other losses each come from other teams. But I don't see the Chiefs losing 5 games. Unless Patrick Mahomes was out for an extended period of time, but not for the season. I don't see the Chiefs losing 5 games. Broncos beat the Chiefs one time. Yeah, that makes more sense to me, but I still don't see the Chiefs losing 4 other games. I don't. And I don't see the Broncos losing less than 4 other times. I don't. '20th minute. Yeah, 2 or 3. Maybe the Chiefs go 14-3 or 15-2. But that's my best. So you're saying 12-5 is absolutely possible for Denver. That's their best case scenario. It's not out of the realm of possibility, but that's their best case scenario. I don't think Russell Wilson will be the reason they go 12-5. It's Sean Payton whipping them into shape. That's not a foul. Goal kick, yeah, that's not a foul. Sean Payton making it go back to basics and whipping them into shape is exactly what makes them go 12-5. Like, I believe in Sean Payton, but yeah, 10 sounds about right. 10-7, that's closer to what I'd expect. That's still a wild card team if the AFC East doesn't go out the freaking wazoo. If the AFC East isn't just a murderer's row, that's a wild card team, 10-7. So I believe in Sean Payton, as you can see. I believe in Sean Payton, as you can see. I've seen him work miracles before. I've seen him work miracles before. So I believe in Sean Payton. They let him go for Dennis. They pushed it off the rails. Blame Isaiah. He started it. He started the American football talk. Blame him. He started it. I just answered. 22nd minute. 1-0 LAFC. Uno a cero. Yeah, I agree with that. Can't hack it. We've really had to deal with that 2 days in a row. Somebody's like, oh, is this about, why are you talking about another sport? The chat sometimes dictates what I talk about, okay? We could go anywhere. If you don't like that, tough. 23rd minute. It's my show. I'll talk about what I want to. I'll talk what I want to. Something like that. 23rd minute. I saw Monterrey winning, and I don't mean to sound biased, but after that 22nd penalty, this game is finished. Well, that means I'm 4-0 on my quarterfinal predictions. Yesterday's chat was funny. Normally is anyway. 24th minute, 1-0, uno a cero. And this is going off the rails quick. The chat and the game. That's who we should really blame it on, is the alcohol. Yeah, true. True. This is one of the worst CONCACAF tournaments I've seen. Why are the Liga MX fans so damn pressed? I get the tournament is biased towards MLS teams. I don't disagree. I guess all the L's over the past couple of years are just making a boiling point. They didn't pay the refs. They're not Barcelona. Don Garber, we actually succeeded. We actually succeeded that year. Don Garber was not favoriting us at all. At all. Don Garber hates our guts. It would be way worse. It would be way worse if Jimmy Lozano didn't win the Gold Cup, wouldn't it be? It would be way worse, wouldn't it? '25th minute. I'd like to hear what Jimmy Lozano thinks about the Leagues Cup. I'd like to hear it. Steve Babyuk. I mean, yeah, the America game, that was a little bit I think, yeah, he was off his line. But again, once the final whistle blows, I think there's a sanctity to that. So I'll give you the America game. I'll give you that. Then moving up the Monterrey game was pretty stupid. I'll give you that. Let's see, who else? Monterrey and Tigres, that was friendly fire. That was not a penalty against Tigres, but that was friendly fire. RSL beat the shit out of Leon, so I don't know what you mean by that. Atlas is crap. Like, there are a couple of things I agree with on grievances, but LAFC or Tigres Monterrey, that wasn't a penalty, but that was friendly fire. Leon lost fair and square. Toluca, they lost on penalties because they don't have a competent penalty taker besides their own damn goalkeeper. So that's on them. That one's on them. Queretaro, they actually got pretty deep. If anybody was going to get screwed, you think it'd be them. No, they got pretty deep. So there you go. I guess they did just get screwed, but No, Brandon Vasquez scored a hat trick. I think there was one handball. Fair enough. I'll give you that. There was like 3 Portland handballs. I'll give you that. It should have been 4. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. So, Chivas talking about referees. See, I can concede that there has been some bullshit against Liga MX. I can concede that. Mexico lost to Qatar the Copa Oro group stage on the last day. I know. They still won the tournament. I can agree there's been some bullshit. There's even been some friendly fire bullshit. The refs just suck. Gold Cup, Copa Oro, same thing. Just one in Spanish. But again, heard Philly goal was offside. They were checking it, which that's why I said Queretaro might have been jobbed there. They might have been, but it was close. The refereeing is just crap in this tournament. I will give you that. The refereeing is just overall crap. There's been friendly fire screw-overs between MLS teams and Liga MX versus Liga MX. So, the refs do suck. I'll give you that. 100%. I'll give you that. But that's because they picked the Central American refs. Most of them were Central American refs. Which you could arguably say that I've heard Mexican fans say Central American refs are against Mexican teams. I've heard that. That may be true. Because they didn't want to use pro refs or Mexican refs up until later on. Because I guess the reason why they used LFAF for the Miami game was because, well, FMF got pissed. Injured. 2 DNA. I mean, Andres Cantor is a legend, but honestly, I like 2 DNA better. '30th minute. Well, they've signed to play 4 more years. Will the rules be changed before the next Leagues Cup? Yes. They're going to have more games hosted in Mexico. They're going to have Liga MX and MLS refs ref these games. It's going to be a bit more fair, I guarantee you. If they're going to keep doing the tournament and keep it for the 4 years they signed on for, there's going to be some concessions. I agree with that. That is the truth. So, Real Madrid plays against Athletic Bilbao tomorrow. Okay. Medina gets a yellow in the 30th minute. I do think there'll be some concessions. They're going to want to keep this tournament going. They would have to concede that it has to be MLS and Liga MX referees and that it has like dual teams. Like there's two Mexican, 2 MLS refs on each team. Some games are hosted in Mexico. And there will be a couple of things they concede to keep this tournament going. I will give you that much. '31st minute. Seems Rayados was ready for LAFC, but that early pen ruined them. Yeah, I could agree with that. Denny Bouanga has a hat trick in all 3 competitions this year. MLS, CONCACAF Champions League, and Leagues Cup. Of course, he didn't get a hat trick in Open Cup, but I don't even think he played in Open Cup. He didn't even have the chance. Thibaut Courtois is injured. They haven't had a good preseason. They're going to lose to Bilbao 2-1. Sorry, Real. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it. Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty much on every day. Pretty much. I mean, there hasn't really been any break. Yeah, I agree, but I like it that way. You get a virtual cookie. Yes. You get a virtual cookie. What do you want? Peanut butter, chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, sugar cookie, pink frosted sprinkled cookie, pink frosted sprinkled cookie. What do you want? Crumble cookies, insomnia cookies. Monterey's dominating. I agree. Shot. They'll get saved. They'll score. I don't think they won't. I mean, I think they will. I don't think they won't score. I think they will score. LAFC is shit. Yeah, I think ever since the penalty, they've sort of gone into a shell, which that isn't smart, but okay. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, which it won't, that's not a smart play. I think they've sort of gone back into a shell. Salted caramel cookie from Insomnia Cookies. That actually sounds pretty good. There's Insomnia Cookies in the Loop, the Del Mar Loop. I've wanted to go to Insomnia Cookies. I never have. But salt and caramel, that sounds pretty good. If I do, I'm going to pick some of those up. That sounds good. I'm not going to lie. That sounds good. Sergio and the Monterey crew are trying to pressure them, as they should. They're close, though. I think LAFC will counter. 34th minute. That actually sounds awesome. Salted caramel. That actually sounds awesome. That sounds amazing. If I do go to Insomnia, I know I'm going to at least pick some of those up. They got good chocolate chunk cookies, and they're gooey, too. Like, I wish, speaking of cookies, I wish there was a cookie recipe on Pinterest that is a mock or a homemade version of the DoubleTree cookies. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Those DoubleTree cookies are amazing. Like, I'd love for somebody to have like you know how they do those like restaurant, like how to make a certain restaurant's food at home on Pinterest, like a mock recipe. Like, I wish I could find DoubleTree cookie mock recipe. I prefer Cancun, but 35th minute. I think Herdman sort of brought back his star when he played the USA in the Gold Cup. I think Herdman showed that, yeah, the Nations League final didn't go their way, and then the group stage of the Gold Cup didn't go their way. But Canada should have won that game against the U.S., and Herdman masterclassed that. I think he's still got it. He's still got it, personally. He still has the tactical advantage that people thought he lost. He's still got a tactical advantage. Corner here for Monterey. Canales to stand over it. I heard about the Hawaii fires. That's so sad. It's just so sad to see. Maui fires. I think it's the island of Maui. It's sad. And that's the bad part about hurricanes, because, of course, the wind from hurricane is what set off those fires to go way more intense. So, and they couldn't have another one. It's just a sad thing to see. Hawaii is a very beautiful island. Cross in. Cleared away. 37th minute. Yeah, Scott Kennedy was the reason why the U.S. won and the penalty shootout. Oh! Oh! How is that a free kick the other way? What? No way. 36th minute. Like, you can't hold that one against Herdman. Scott Kennedy was the reason why Canada lost. They were going to pull out a crazy win if it wasn't for Scott Kennedy. No. Andrada came in and bull rushed him. That's a foul the other way. That's a foul the other way. That's a penalty. No, that's a penalty. He came out and bull rushed him. That's not a freaking free kick. That's a penalty. What are you doing? Andrada, no way. No way. He got bull rushed. That's not a freaking free kick. That's a pen. They better check this thing. It seems like maybe they are. Andrada's taking a lot of time, so maybe they are checking this. Maybe. I don't know. It should be a penalty. And nope, it's a goal kick. Why? LAFC playing forward. Krispy Kreme fall donuts are back as of August 7. Yeah, sadly, the only donuts I eat are glazed donuts, like normal glazed donuts. I mean, glazed with a little bit of chocolate frosting on top wouldn't be bad either, but my favorite donuts are just glazed. I didn't even know Krispy Kreme made fall donuts, to be honest. I didn't even know that. To be honest, I didn't even know. Would you try the Simpsons donut? A pink frosted sprinkled donut? You mean the food battle donut? You mean the Smosh food battle donut? What are you talking about, man? Yeah, I would try the Smosh food battle donut. I would try a pink frosted sprinkled donut. It's not the Simpsons donut. It's the food battle donut. What are you talking about? Come on now. Get it right. It's the food battle donut. Get it right. 40th minute. I hope somebody got that reference. Please. Tell me I'm not the only one who watched Smosh. Please, tell me. Man, I used to love Smosh back in the day. We'll see how the new version of Smosh with Anthony coming back does, but I used to love Smosh back in the day. Come on, somebody get that reference. Come on! But yes, I would try a pink frosted sprinkled donut, yes. Whether you want to call it the Simpsons donut or the food battle donut, which it should be the food battle donut, I would try one. Yes. See how they robbed Queretaro at the 100th minute? Yeah, I saw. Offside. Pumpkin spice glaze, pumpkin spice cheesecake swirl, pumpkin spice cake donut glaze, and the pumpkin maple pecan glaze donut. I may do it too. Offside goal given, yep. As I said, yeah. Goal. Monterey, I'm guessing. Chips over the top, headed away. Chiellini plays it forward. Bogus. Don't tell me LAFC against the run of play. Bouanga. Denny Bouanga. Mateus Bogus. Goal! LAFC! 2-0. Mateus Bogus scores 2-0 against the run of play. in the 41st minute. 2-0, 2-0. What a shot, Mateus Bogus. What a shot. I was like, it can't not be Monterey. And I'm like, I'm that behind, I guess. I thought it would be Monterey, to be honest. Monterey is behind the 8 ball now, and they were dominating possession. LAFC, basically, all they have to do is score against the run of play, a penalty and against the run of play. They may not even be dominating possession, but still is a buzzsaw. Well, there you go. Poor defending, I agree. Mateus Bogus. Looks like I'm going to go 4-0 on my predictions in the quarterfinals. 42nd minute for Bogus. Wow. I agree with the poor defending. Yeah, that was poor defending. 43rd minute. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Get this one going. Super chats are on. 44th minute. Be very close to the half. I'm done watching this tournament. You don't want to watch about Mexican teams? Where's Vela? As I said, he's hurt. They probably don't even need Carlos Vela. With him, you could probably make it 3-0. Yeah? And they certainly don't need him against Nashville. Shot saved by McCarthy. 44th. Let's just give it to Messi already. Well, I mean, he won't. He's not the favorite against LAFC. Like, it's barely 50-50 with the way Philly's been playing against Philly. LAFC would be the favorite against Messi with the way they're playing. That's nice. Good. Like, Messi would finally not be the what is it called? Favorites in the final. So, Messi would finally not be the favorite for once in the final. And if he beats Miami, or not Miami, if he beats LAFC, he's beaten Cincinnati in Cincinnati, to be honest. And they will make the playoff. But again, Messi's going to play 8 cup games before he ever plays a league game. How nuts is that? What are your thoughts on Harry Kane moving to Bayern Munich to join the Bundesliga? And it's a blow for Rayados Dortmund. Harry Kane is going to win the Bundesliga this year. He's going to score 45 goals or something like that. And he probably could win the Champions League. The funny thing would be is if Dortmund finally wins the Bundesliga because Harry Kane's there. He should finally win some trophies, though. So, that is nuts. I agree. They should finally win the Bundesliga. It'd be funny if they win the Bundesliga because Harry Kane's there. Kane deserves trophies and the Golden Boot. He's probably going to win both, to be honest. 3 minutes of stoppage time of this half, and then we'll move on to the second. Playing forward, LAFC. Cross. Biuk loses it. Doesn't. He goes down. Shot past the post. Corner kick. Gonzalez puts it past the post. Food Battle 2007. That's a throwback. 46th minute. Mario Gonzalez wide. I thought that was about to be 3. No penalty shootouts in the quarterfinals? How crazy. I don't think there, maybe for Miami, Philly, but I don't think there'd be a penalty shootout for LAFC Nashville. LAFC looks like they're going to host Nashville in the semifinal. No Mexican teams left if this score holds for the next 47 minutes plus. Cross in. If this score holds, no penalty. Be a free kick. Aaron Long, they ain't saying it's a penalty. Be a goal kick, 47th minute. 1 more minute of stoppage time. CONCACAF should investigate the refs in this tournament. These are their refs. These are Central American refs most of the time. Why would they investigate the refs? Leave into a party seat. See ya. Yep. They're already pissed. Just wait till they get all eliminated. They're a half away from being all eliminated, and the semifinals are all MLS. Just wait. And it's halftime. I agree with that. More than $7 million. But halftime, 2-0. Miedo tiempo, 2-0 LAFC. With another 45 minutes to go, and Mexico might just be completely eliminated from this tournament. After 45 minutes plus. Chiellini dapping up Tano. MLS Playoffs Part 1. The mini playoffs, if it was just 4 teams. Well, technically, Nashville's in the East, but they used to be in the West, so I guess that works. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going, move it forward, talk about the stats. It's 2-0 at 45 minutes with another 45 to go. Yeah, I guess Salt Lake's better than Monterey. I just said something that'll piss off the Mexican fans. Well, there you go. What's your thoughts on Liga MX being eliminated? They got eliminated. The Liga MX teams, yeah, sometimes they got screwed. Some of the big boys got screwed. I'll give you that. But the most of the league is not even MLS level. That's just the facts. From 18 to 7, they can't even catch up to MLS. MLS is better than that. MLS is better than right up to the big tier of Mexican teams, even in the USA. I'll say 6. The top 6 Mexican teams, at least some of them should win 70% of the time. The top 2, the 2 big ones should win most of the time against U.S. teams. And if it's a 2-legged tie with Mexico, they would be winning, but they're not. So that's true. Okay. So, I mean, putting your hopes in teams like Queretaro just doesn't work. I mean, Monterrey's a good team, but LAFC is a buzzsaw. If Monterey was playing Minnesota or Nashville, they'd be in the semifinal. Sadly enough, you're playing LAFC. Your last team was probably playing the best team that's left in the tournament. Your last team left, who was a pretty good team, was playing probably the best team in this tournament, who has looked rejuvenated after a month break, pretty much. There you go. 2-0 at the half. Take a short break. Sit tight. We'll be back, and we'll talk about the stats. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. All that. Sit tight. We'll be back. We are back for the stats of the half. 29% possession to 71% possession, 7 shots to 7. 95 accurate passes, 73% to 269, 85%, 7 fouls to 5, 1 offside to 0, 1 corner to 1, 7 shots to 7, 3 shots on goal to 1, 130 passes to 316, 73% accurate passes, so 85% pass accuracy, 11 throws to 11, 1 yellow card to 2, 0 red cards to 0, 3 tackles to 5. Well, no. 2-0 at the half. 2-0 LAFC. Monterrey's holding the possession. They're the better team possession-wise. Yeah, I agree with that. With that being said, when it comes to this match, but again, LAFC has scored 2 goals. They've been playing well, but again, 45 minutes. They haven't had much possession, but all they needed to do was score 2 goals. They scored 1 against the run of play. They scored an early penalty, and it looks like they're holding on. If LAFC scores a 3rd goal, I think this one's over. As I said, 3-1 was probably my most likely thought of how this would go. How we doing, soccer guy? Messi's still in the tournament, so no. And LAFC is probably one of the more popular teams. So if the finals LAFC Miami, it's still going to be viewed a lot, to be honest. So thoughts on soccer jerseys and collecting soccer jerseys. I love football kits. I want to collect more football kits. And anybody who collects football kits is a friend of mine. So yeah. That's pretty much my thoughts. Okay. Gotta see it. Yep. You should keep. I agree. You should. You should. If it helps, if it's good with your budget, do it. Do it. So, there you go. I'd say about 3 hours for that severe weather line to hit. Yeah, we should be good, though. I'm throwing it straight back on Paramount. Well, fair enough. But maybe they just need to get better at penalties. I don't know. Maybe. But again, it's 2-0 at the half. Good game so far. We got another 45 to go. Yeah, I get it. Or if you go to eBay, go buy it on eBay. Hopefully somebody got the Weird Al Yankovic reference. But we're having some fun here. Another 45 minutes. Start about 11:05. Should start the second half. eBay. I mean, eBay ain't a bad tool. Or classic football shirts, if you wanted the better quality. Well, I mean, eBay has some good quality sometimes too, but, you know, sometimes. Sometimes. So that's that. If LAFC keeps playing the way they're playing now, yes, they do. They do. If they keep playing like this, yeah, they do. Definitely keeping the retro FC Dallas kits. I have classic hoops. Yeah. I wish they would bring the hoops back like that. Waiting for the second half. TFC is nice jerseys too. I can't lie. Yeah. I think TFC normally makes some good kits. I don't think. I mean, there have been some misses, but to me, I like them all. To be honest. So there you go. Second half's about to start here. Another 45 and we'll be done. Should be a good game. Another 45 minutes. Teams are ready to go, or fans are ready to go. But shouldn't take long to get it going. Well, there you go. Stipe Biuk back out. The teams are walking out. Will be very, very soon to go the second half. None stopping Vela. He's hurt. That's what's stopping him. So we're ready to go. 2-0 at the half. Dulce settle. Let's see if LAFC can hold on or this game gets crazy. Arsenal third kit is underrated. I agree. But that away kit's ugly. Bring Solitary back. A couple of shorts. A couple of them. Don't do them much, but if need be. CCC, CONCACAF Champions Cup. Bring Solitary back. I mean it. They should bring the show Solitary back. I agree. It was an amazing show. It was an amazing show. Well, the shorthand at CONCACAF Champions Cup is CONCA Champions. They're leaning into the Spanish shorthand of it because the shorthand in Spanish is CONCA Champions. They've always used that as a thing. And I guess overall in CONCACAF. So the new hashtag, I think, will be CONCA Champions. That's what it sounds like to me. So they're just going to go with that. Thoughts on Jose Bautista? Deserves being the level of excellence. One of the best Blue Jays players in my lifetime? Probably. No. In my lifetime, second best. Yeah. I'm a fan of Scott Rowland, but he didn't do it with the Jays like he did the Cardinals. Or even the Cincinnati Reds. McCarthy makes a save. Almost spills it into the net, but he gets there. Be a goal kick for McCarthy. Oh, that was almost a bad start. 46th minute. But, yeah. Halladay and Bautista in my lifetime are probably the two best Jays in my life. For being honest. I mean, Vladdy isn't there yet. Bo. Or maybe I could do like the best clip of the review and put it in shorts. That may be the way to do it. I don't know. 46th minute. Or like just my best clips and shorts. I don't know. I could think about it. And McCarthy almost messed it up there, I gotta say. 47th minute. What are your thoughts on Matt Turner transferring to Nottingham Forest? They need a keeper like him. If they're not gonna get Navas or Henderson back, I think Matt Turner is a very good replacement. I think Matt Turner is honestly better than Dean Henderson. And right now, I think Matt Turner is better than Navas. So, Keylor Navas. So, right now. So, Forrest might have just addition by subtraction, but also addition, you know? Like the subtraction let them add, but it sort of was addition by subtraction, if you got my drift. They lost so they could gain, but they gained better anyway. So you get what I'm saying. Messi's at least winning Leagues Cup and US Open Cup. I could see it. Comes into the bottom team of the league when he came in. Leads them to a 8-game winning streak to get to the Open Cup final and win Leagues Cup. And then a month later, he wins Open Cup. And I think they would host. Either way, I think they would host, right? The final. So I could do that. And then the Campeones Cup. Because guess what? The Campeones Cup is the same day as Open Cup final. I'm planning on doing both. I think Miami has the hosting rights for the final if they were to beat Cincinnati and go to the final, right? Because it's Cincy, then possibly Houston, right? Hold on. So if Miami wins, they will host the final unless RSL beats Houston. We need Houston to beat RSL then. So we need Houston to beat RSL. And then Miami to beat Cincy. And then Miami would host the final. So come on, Houston. I bet Houston would care. I bet Houston would try to. Houston, I think they could beat RSL in a semifinal. I sort of feel like RSL is going to. Exactly, because then Messi can't play. But then at that point, I think he would sort of be forced to play at least 30 minutes. Like if they make the playoffs and they're on turf, I don't know about you, but I think Don Garber will be like, please, Lionel, play. I think they care more. I think Houston's going to go all out for Open Cup, at least in the semifinal. RSL played a knockout game, and they don't look perfect, and Houston's a tough team to play. If they don't throw it away, I could see Houston beating RSL, whether it's over 90, 120, or penalties. I think Miami, with Messi, I don't care if it's in Cincinnati, Miami's going to beat Cincy. An 8-game winning streak don't sound too crazy to me. Or 7 wins out of 8. Don't sound too crazy to me. 51st minute. Who are we kidding? He's going to win Leagues Cup, isn't he? Well, no, they sort of. Well, one, that was Leagues Cup. Second of all, they threw the game away. Like it was 2 big mistakes. Like it was a horrible defensive lapse over like 2 minutes that led to 2 goals against Omar Gavea. Or Rojas for Cortizo. Jordi Cortizo coming on for Monterrey in the 53rd minute. Nice. I couldn't do that, probably. I don't blame you. I'm rooting for Houston and Miami, so Miami can host the final, and I can do both. Because Miami will be early, then like 10:30 or 9:30, I don't know, will be the Campeones Cup final. They must not bottle it. I don't think that Lightning would strike twice in that case. I don't think so, but I don't think so. That's just me though. 53rd minute. They must not bottle it. They must not bottle it. How we doing, Sebastian? 54th minute. 2-0, 2-0, LAFC. Monterrey's had their moments, but they haven't been pushing the pace like they did in the first half. LAFC looks like they're going to shut this one down. If they score, yeah, I think they got this, but do you think Bayern Munich will win the DFB Pokal with Harry Kane? Yes. DFB Pokal, they're going to win, I think. So. Cross in, Bouanga. Bouanga. Denny Bouanga, cross, save Andrada. That'll be a goal kick. He just rolls it forward. Oof. LAFC have done just enough to win this game. Advantage played. They're going to play advantage. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, hell, he won it with the worst team in MLS history. Or at least up until this year. So, he cares. Like Ben Olsen, if he could win the U.S. Open Cup with the worst team in MLS history, he certainly can win it with a really pretty good Houston side. Bouanga brought down, free kick, yep. You know, for me, like, Ben Olsen actually cares about Open Cup. Like, he cares about domestic cups. I don't know if he cared about the Canadian Championship, but if he went to Toronto when they said there was him or Armis, I think he would have cared. Point being is Ben Olsen cares about domestic cups. And Houston's a pretty good team this year. They've been pretty good, all things considered. So, if he could win the Open Cup with that shit 2013 DC team, he can win. He could at least get to the Open Cup final with this Houston team that he's done pretty well with in his first season. So, since 2015, Bayern Munich has never beat Barcelona. Well, I mean, Barcelona's been off the rails since 2015, so I agree. That dire DC team. Yeah, I remember. I don't think that aged well. I haven't heard of him since 2018, at least in national team circles. Yeah, that wasn't a bad loss. Because if he barely is in the conversation for Mexico, what does that tell you? Like, if he was barely in the conversation for Mexico, I think he would be barely in the conversation for this MLS or U.S. team. What are your thoughts on Edson Alvarez move to West Ham to replace Declan Rice as he moved to London from Ajax? Edson Alvarez. I think it's a good move. I think Edson Alvarez is a tough midfielder. I think playing against better competition, he's going to either sink or swim, and I think he's going to swim. I think Edson Alvarez has very good technical ability. I really do, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree with that. The last time they went this deep was when they played LAFC in 2018. So, also led by Wilmer Cabrera, who also has an affinity for domestic cups. Yeah, that was Wilmer Cabrera's team. Yeah, that was close. Wilmer Cabrera loves domestic cups as well. I think he's coaching RGVFC right now, ain't he? 58th minute. What Premier League team should Tyler Adams go to? I think Fulham. I think Fulham would be the best for him. It would have been Chelsea, but we got Caicedo and Lavia. It sounds like. Liverpool thought they could zump Chelsea. Turns out they got double swooped. John McCarthy has looked good saving. Yeah, he's played well. Liverpool thought they could zump Chelsea for Caicedo. Turns out Caicedo only wants to play for Chelsea. And by the way, Chelsea's going to get Lavia too, which is who Liverpool was going for. So, hey, all's fair in love and war. All's fair in love and war. I'd rather have Caicedo, to be honest, when it comes to Chelsea. I think Tyler Adams would be great for Brighton, though. Actually, no, Brighton. Yeah. I'd rather have Caicedo and Lavia for Chelsea, to be honest. I like Tyler Adams, but I think Tyler Adams should go to Brighton. Actually, speaking of, he should go to Brighton. Safford Tyler, Chelsea's a mess. When you have a chance to get Moises Caicedo, You go for Moises Caicedo, and that's no disrespect to Tyler Adams. Moises Caicedo is Moises Caicedo. So, hey, Tyler could go replace Caicedo at Brighton. Hey, it all works out for him. I mean, hey, it all works out. Well, I think Chelsea either draw or lose. I think it's going to be a close loss or a draw. I don't think Chelsea win. Pepe better than Santi. Oh, no. Liverpool should go after Mark Gahey so Chris Richards can get minutes at Crystal Palace. Yeah, that's not a bad. Well, no. Liverpool, no. Where's Chelsea finished this year? Top 5. I say fifth. They're not going to get top 4 unless somebody absolutely bottles it. But I think Newcastle's going to fall off because they have a very thin squad and they have Champions League. I think Fulham will fall off a bit. I think Villa will probably still finish 7th. I think as well Brighton will either finish 6th. Krosstedt for Buick. Predict the top 4 of the Prem. Arsenal, City, Liverpool, Man United. Chelsea 5th. Brighton 6th. Villa 7th. Spurs 8th. Newcastle 9th. Fulham 10th. Shot over the bar. West Ham plays Europa League for winning Conference League. Yeah, that's why they're not finishing that high. They'll finish like 15th. Just like they did last year. I think the teams going down will be Wolves, in no particular order. Wolves, Everton, and Sheffield United. I think Sheffield United's going down. I think Everton's going down. And I think Wolves are going down. Avia's coming on for Monterrey. I think Luton just stays up. I think Burnley stays up. I think Bournemouth stays up again. Gonzalez for Avia. West Ham's going to stay up. Watch Everton barely avoid relegation again, and I'll be sad again. I still think Ange Postecoglou is going to play a wonderful style of football. But 9 sounds about right, even with Harry Kane. They had a horrible season last year. Ange Postecoglou still does start pretty slow. Even though his system is learned pretty quickly, they still do start pretty slow. I do think Spurs will win a domestic cup, though, with Postecoglou. I believe in Ange Postecoglou. I don't think they'll finish any lower than 9th. Even with Harry Kane, they would have finished 9th. So I don't think that changes anything. I don't think they need him or not. With Postecoglou, I think they'll find somebody, at least for the 6-month period, before I think they go for Ivan Toney in January, to be honest. I think he fits Postecoglou's style more. So what I think they do is they loan somebody in or just go with Richarlison for the first 6 months and then bring in Ivan Toney, and then we go from there. And I think they finish 9th. I think Ivan Toney is better than Harry Kane, at least in Postecoglou's system. I don't think Harry Kane really presses that much anyway. He's sort of a tap-in merchant. I don't think he fits the system anyway. I think Harry Kane leaving was probably the best thing that could have happened for Postecoglou, to be honest. Harry Kane would not play Postecoglou's system, or at least very, very unwillingly, very huffing and puffing, you know. They're looking for a possible penalty 64th minute. So personally, I think them losing Harry Kane is probably very good for Postecoglou. I think he would have used Kane if they kept him, because that would have been, of course, the right thing to do. But I think deep down he's like, yes, for my system, that's better. So can Jonathan Davids fit Spurs? I agree. I think he can. I just want him to go somewhere else because I don't want to hate him. Like, I would hate if he went to Spurs because I hate Spurs. So, Well, I don't know. Maybe Ange Postecoglou's style can make me change that tune, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Ange Postecoglou. I believe in Postecoglou. Harry Kane was mentally not with Tottenham anyways. Overrated player. Yeah. I think Postecoglou's happy that Kane left. That's just my opinion. Ref using a telephone. You're right. Exactly. I may have a southern accent. I may be a redneck. I may be... But I know my stuff. Okay, I ain't no Ted Lasso. I know my stuff. VAR again. Let me tell you something. I may have a southern accent. I may be a redneck. I'm no Ted Lasso. I know my stuff. Just telling you. Oh, I see. This is hockey. 90s are back. That's what would have happened if VAR was in the 90s. VAR. How would have been in the 90s? Somebody using a phone. No. He wins the Champions League. He's going to win. He wins trophies. I mean, I don't think that's a foul, but okay. Penalty for Monterrey. I think that's soft. I think that's a soft foul, to be honest. I don't know. Monterrey might get back into this past the hour mark. 20 minutes to go. In history, I should say. I don't think it's a penalty. I think that's a soft foul, but it is given as a penalty. I think that's a soft foul, personally. But then again, I guess, that's turnabout's fair play for the early penalty. So I'd love to see John McCarthy save this. Sergio Canales to score his second in 2 games. If he scores, 67th minute, Sergio Canales will take the penalty. I did say 3-1, didn't I? Well, seems like I'm right on the money. Sergio Canales. Canales versus John McCarthy. Canales versus John McCarthy. 67th minute. Canales versus McCarthy. McCarthy's way on, and that's in! Goal! 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 De Monterrey! Sergio Canales. There we go. We're back, right? Sergio Canales scores in this. There we go. Are we good? We good? Yeah, I bet. Well, oh yeah. 68th minute, 2-1, 2-1. Sergio Canales scores the penalty, puts it into the low corner. 69th minute. So, Monterrey has 21 minutes plus stoppage time to equalize this. LAFC needs a goal to put this one away. Will it be 3-1? Will I be right on the money? We'll find out. Ball played forward. Liga MX has a rare lifeline in this tournament. I agree. 69th minute. 2-1, 2-1. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Get this one going. We have super chats on. Okay. Not bad. Plays forward. Bogus. Bogus shot. Puts it past the post. But LAFC is still winning, so. Bwanga and Bogus, 2nd minute, 42nd minute. Canales in the 68th. 2 penalties tonight. Both very well taken penalties. And Monterey has a lifeline. They have a pulse. If LAFC scores, that's pretty much it, though. 20 minutes. 20 minutes plus stoppage time to decide who goes. The final team to the semifinal will be, unless Monterey scores a second and then we go to a shootout. But robbery's insane. Kellen Acosta should have been red card already. The robbery's insane. That foul was not a foul. That was a soft foul. That's not a penalty. Maybe you should have had a red card, but the penalty was BS. I think the call was BS. I think the call was soft. So, that is what it is. I think the call was soft. Yeah, I would agree with that. But yeah, I would agree with that. 72nd minute. Those Rose Bowl hedges make me want to be in LA so bad. Yeah, that's not a bad call. 72nd minute. 2-1, 2-1. Monterey looking for an equalizer at the very least. Looking for the equalizer at the very least. Ball crossed in. Shot. I think we're, yeah. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Aguirre with a throw in, 73rd minute. Shot blocked away. '73rd minute. Bwanga looking for the ball to go forward. Ooh. 73rd minute. Header. Oh. Bogus. 74th minute. Well, yeah, I mean, CONCACAF Champions League, 2 MLS Cups. I mean, yeah, he's better than Siggy Schmid. I mean, plays forward. Blocked. Oh, no. Shot saved. Oh, Gonzalez, so close. Bogus save by Andrada. Remember back on April 5th, Copa del Rey semifinal, Spain, Barcelona bottled the game at home 4-0. Most players were injured. They didn't have enough money to pay refs. After them away 1-0. That's life. But to me, when it comes down to it, 2 MLS Cups and CCL, that's more than whatever Siggy Schmid did for Seattle. So, in my opinion, Yeah, I think Schmetzer's better than Siggy, in my opinion. Siggy did a damn good job. I'm not disrespecting. But Schmetzer, 2 MLS Cups and a Champions League. Yeah, to me, that outdoes 4 Open Cups. That outdoes multiple Supporter Shields, in my book. 75th minute. That's just, to me, Supporter Shield and Open Cup doesn't count as much to me as CCL and MLS Cup does. Like, that's the ticket. 75th minute. Bouanga. Now, I don't know how much of it actually was Schmetzer, but shot, blocked away, cleared. And that will be cleared by Monterrey in the 76th minute. LAFC is knocking at the door. LAFC is trying to end this damn game. LAFC is trying to score and end this damn game. I'm legit going to be on the money. SV Robin Hood 5-0, Metropolitan, Gold Line 2-1, Club Sando Moruga, CONCACAF Caribbean Club Shield semifinals. So that means SV Robin Hood and Golden Lions will be in the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup. Whoever wins will be in Group B. Whoever wins the final on Sunday will be in Group B of the Caribbean Cup. The loser will be in the Group A. So there you go. 76th minute. So we have SV Robin Hood of Suriname and Golden Lion. I agree with that. Like, Seattle was legit. Like, I do think the players of his core are getting more. That's a free kick. Like, they're getting older. I think that's more of it. I think Schmetzer needs players to play his system, and I think they need a lot of energy. And the older players, like you see when he puts in the youth players, they do better, ironically enough, over the past couple of years. It's sort of weird, you know? The reason why they still even had a chance at the playoffs was because during the summer, I thought the young players did enough to try to save them last year. It didn't end up that way, but well, Philadelphia ain't even that good this year, or at least in this tournament so far. I mean, to face Monterey or LAFC, yeah, I think this gets the final's going to be crazy. They're definitely not the favorite there, but against Philadelphia, arguably, you could say Miami is at least 50-50. Guzman coming on for Monterey for Aguirre in the 78th minute. And Nathan Ordaz for LAFC. 12 minutes plus stoppage time to go. LAFC still has the lead. Nathan Ordaz for Mario Gonzalez. I agree with that. Nathan Ordaz, 2 goals in 2 games for LAFC this season. He played an Open Cup. I guess MLS and Leagues Cup, but I mean, yeah, he did score 2 goals in 2 games, but he still played Open Cup games. Be a corner for Monterey in the 79th. LAFC, they tried to close this one out, but now this game's getting a bit more Monterey. Monterey's getting the forward play here now. It's tight. 79th minute. This could go to penalties. It'd be fun if we have a whole round without penalties. I think every round of this tournament's had a penalty shootout at the very least. Monterey equalizes. Yeah, that didn't surprise me. Cross in, header, shot. Oh, own goal. Monterey, Guzman. Ooh. Guzman scores. And it's equalized. Guzman scores in the 80th minute. Victor Guzman, 2 minutes on the pitch, equalizes. All right. It's an own goal, but Victor Guzman put it on path, and it rolls off Sergei Palencia. We'll see who they give it to, but Sergei Palencia, it was in the path, and Sergei Palencia ran straight on it. Yeah, LAFC looks like they're about to. Yeah, I mean, it was going on frame though. It was going on frame though. Anyway, I don't think that's an own goal. It is a Victor Guzman goal with an assist to Sergei Palencia. Dos a dos, 2-2. LAFC might just bottle it again. You're right. Sort of does feel like a choke to me. I agree. Right now, we're going to go to a shootout. We are going to go to a penalty shootout between LAFC and Monterrey. No foul. Can LAFC find a goal to take the lead back? They did have a good little run there, maybe 10 minutes before the goal. Can this wake them up? Denny Bouanga. Shot, save, Andrada. Corner. Now, LAFC just woke up. They woke up. It took 2 goals, but they woke up. Ooh, baby. Still can see Monterey scoring one more. The only threat I see from LAFC is Bouanga. Corner. Bogus to take this corner. No? It's Bayuk taking the corner. Cross in. Header cleared. Another corner. Or throw in. Throw in for LAFC. 82nd minute. I agree. Do we think Nashville has a better chance to beat Monterey than they do LAFC? Cross. I mean, it is in Nashville. I don't think Monterey is as unbeatable as I thought America was. So here's a chance. Guzman. Forward. Avila. Shot. Past the post. Corner. Now, Monterey are about to kick that door down. LAFC might be lucky if they went on penalties. This tournament has had 23 shootouts. It's about to be 24 unless Monterey scores the third. Header into the mixer, but it gets cleared, at least for now. If this could be 24 if Monterey don't score another, or if LAFC don't score another against the run of play. It looks like it's about to be 24. I'm good with it. To be honest. I'm down. LAFC has 28% possession. Hey, hogging all the possession worked for Monterey in the end. Well, at least for now. 84th minute. LAFC will definitely not beat Monterey away. You know what? I'd agree with that. They would not win in BBVA, but this is not 2 legs. Bouanga. All alone. Bouanga. Oh. Man, he good. I do need a Bouanga jersey. I mean, he's freaking amazing. I wish. I got an idea. No, they wouldn't. No, probably not. Just imagine if that happened. Mateus Bogus. Insigne for Bouanga. That would just imagine. That would be freaking. They wouldn't do it, but it would be. That's got to be a free kick. Free kick for LAFC. Deeper on the pitch, I think, but it's a free kick. 85th minute. Last time LAFC had a penalty kick shootout, they lost. Oh, no, wait, no, they won the MLS Cup. My bad. They won the MLS Cup on a penalty shootout. My bad. I was thinking about the Leagues Cup showcase. The last time they had a Leagues Cup penalty shootout, they lost. Technically showcase, but still. Showcase, but still. They did win on the MLS Cup on penalties. So, 86 minutes. So, there you go. There's that. Last time they had a Leagues Cup shootout, they lost on penalties to America. Yeah. Which they did sort of rotate their team. But this team is closer to... Oh, wait. No, John McCarthy is pretty good at penalties when it's a shootout. 86 minute. Maybe it's because it was Philly, but, you know, that's a throw for LAFC. 86 minute. Timothy Tillman and Jose Cifuentes? No, Jesus Murillo. Jesus Murillo coming on. Yes, Cifuentes left. Jesus Murillo coming on. Why are they putting on Tillman and Murillo? They better be good at penalties. Yeah, they better be good at penalties. I think. Did I? Yeah, I lost my comments. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I will if, yeah. Thanks to that, yeah. I'll reload it. I'll reload it before the penalty shootout if there's a shootout. Still haven't tried Waffle House. I don't even like Waffle House. It's better not hot, though. My opinion. 88th minute. Well, I don't even read the comments during the freaking shootout, but still. I'll reset it. I need to see the viewer count. Monterey leads 3-2. Well, I guess it doesn't matter now. Plays forward. 88th minute. Cross in. Jordi Cortizo. Jordi Cortizo. Cortizo. Cortizo! Save. Shot. Goal. Goal. Rogelio Funes Mori. Of course the Tronco had to score. Rogelio Funes Mori scores. 3-2. 3-2. Rogelio Funes Mori. The Tronco. I can't believe it. He did. He scored. The Tronco scored. The Tronco scored. Well, Monterrey's through. Rogelio Funes Mori. Put in the rebound, and Sede Palencia has been burnt like toast. Sede Palencia just got burnt like toast. Nashville versus Monterey. So 3-1 on my quarterfinal predictions isn't bad, actually. That ain't bad. Cortizo, underrated player. Yeah, that's a great pass, or that was a great shot. And Funes Mori was just in the right place. Tronco. That damn Tronco. 89th minute. 2-3. I mean, Monterey did dominate on possession. I mean, they technically rightfully won. They technically rightfully won. I mean, to be honest, they dominated possession so much that this was bound to happen. 90th minute. Let's see if LAFC Monterey's winning this whole thing. If they don't, I'll send a $50 super chat. All right, I'm down. Sounds good. Oh, they're going to check it for offside. They're going to check it for offside. Does that still stand if this goes away? If they take this away for offside, they lose on penalties. Does that still stand, Jose? No, it's a goal. It is a goal. It is a goal. It is a goal, 3-2. Eight minutes of stoppage time. There's 8 minutes of stoppage time. It is a goal. Timothy Tillman and Jesus Murillo will be subbed on. 8 minutes. Tillman coming on. Are they still checking it? So that'll be Murillo coming on for Bogus. 9 minutes of stoppage time is what they say. And Murillo for, and then Ilie for Tillman. And Mamadou Fall Mbake is coming on as well. Garber telling LAFC to fold so Miami can wipe the floor with Monterey in the final. Yeah, he wouldn't do that. He wants a freaking Miami LAFC final. What do you mean? Tell them to freaking fall. Where do those 9 minutes come from? The VAR check that led to the penalty that was pretty soft. I mean, technically, if that didn't happen, this would be 2-2, and I think that would be rightfully so, but no, I guess. Ilie for Mamadou Fall and Mbake. Tillman came on as well. Wouldn't there be a statute of limitations for VAR? Well, I mean, ask the crew from the America game. No. Ask them. No. I mean, Monterey barely scored goals till today, but Murillo. Hollingshead plays it over the top. Chips it up. Free kick? No. Goal kick, yeah. Okay, there we go. Tano Ortiz got lucky his team didn't get knocked out. 93rd minute. Another soft penalty that puts him in a position to end up winning the game. I still think the Acosta penalty is not a penalty. I think that foul is not a penalty. Cross in, long ball, nothing there. They're putting Mamadou Fall up top as well. Yeah, okay. How'd LAFC blow the lead? They gave away a soft penalty that they called a penalty. They gave away an own goal. Victor Guzman took the shot and it deflected off the knee of Sergei Palencia. And then they did have 29% possession. I agree. I mean, when you have 29% possession, you probably deserve to lose. And then, of course, Jordi Cortizo took a shot. The rebound fell to Funes Mori. And then Sergei Palencia got burnt like toast again. So there you go. A bullshit penalty that I think was soft. A goal that's not an own goal only because it was already on frame. And then Sergei Palencia getting burnt like toast for the second time in one match. That's pretty much what did it. So, you could really just blame Sergei Palencia. I hope Monterey don't pull off an America versus Nashville moment. They won't. Denny Bwanga. Oh, he's right there. Okay. I was like, is he that deep? That was Tillman. It's like, no. If you have a player that deep, you lost already. 94th minute. You lost already. Free kick for Monterrey. Jesus Murillo gives it up. Jesus Murillo gives it up. 3 sort of looks like a 5. 95th minute. Four more minutes to go. Can LAFC send us to penalties somehow? Monterey found a way. Yep, they did. 96th minute. LAFC's up against it here. '96th minute. LAFC claimed to be good until they bottle it like LAFC or Dortmund. Ref's about to add 4 more minutes. Steve Cherundolo looks in utter disbelief. Well, I mean, I don't blame him, but when you have only 29% possession and your freaking right back gets cooked twice, I mean, shit, what do you expect? You could get mad at the fact there was a bullshit penalty earlier. I think that was a soft penalty. The penalty on Acosta was a soft foul. That should not be a penalty. That's soft. But when your right back gets cooked twice, you still should be able to hold on for 30 minutes. Monterrey was like, oh, we got the goal. They woke up. Monterrey got that penalty, and they're like, we got 70% possession. We should win this thing. Freaking Palencia got cooked twice. Honestly, if I was an LAFC fan, I'd blame Sergei Palencia for throwing the game. I'd blame him for throwing the game if it was me. Hell, he's probably Monterrey's man of the match. He threw the game. Yellow card for Cortizo, 97th minute. We will have one Mexican team left in the semifinals, which is probably deep down. They're fine with that, so. I think Sergei Palencia blew the game, personally. Yellow. 98th minute. 1 minute to go. Header down. Jordi Cortizo got the yellow, yes. 98th minute. They have 1 more minute and a couple of seconds. Ordaz. Nathan Ordaz. Cross. Header. Nope. That's out for a throw. 1 minute to go. Out for a throw. No foul. Nope. There we go. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 3-2. 3-2. Headed down. Ordaz. Plays back. Palencia. Cross in. Brought down. Headed away. That'll be cleared. 10 seconds. They have to reclaim the ball. Tillman. Throw in for LAFC. They have a couple of seconds. 99th minute. One more chance, maybe. They have to make sure this is on point. Cross over the top. Save Andrada. That was probably for the game. And that'll do it. 99th into the 100th minute. Goal kick for Andrada, and that will be full time. 3-2 Monterrey. And there you have it. No, offside. Or a free kick. And they're going to have one more free kick. It's an upset. Long up. Cross in. That's out. Corner. Another corner. LAFC still going. Corner for LAFC. Krastev. This would be crazy if this happens. 110th minute. John McCarthy coming up. This is for all the marbles. Cross in. McCarthy. Goal kick. That'll do it. Yep. Full time. 3-2. 2-3 Monterrey. One Mexican team left standing in the semifinals. 3 MLS teams. One Mexican team. LAFC eliminated. 3 out of 4. That ain't bad, but still. They blew it. One, I didn't expect Monterrey to score 3 goals. And I also didn't expect LAFC to bottle it. So there you go. I did not expect that, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. X. 3 out of 4. I did not expect them to lose. I didn't expect Monterrey to... Monterrey went into 5th gear. Yeah, as soon as they got that penalty, the game changed. Yeah, that's a good pick. One Mexican team, 3 MLS teams. Okay. Yep. There we go. All right. So, with that being said, there you go. Rayados will for sure defeat Nashville. I agree. We got Miami versus, I think we got a Miami Rayados final. Monterrey pulled a Tigres. Hey, I didn't expect Monterrey to score 3 goals, and I didn't expect LAFC to bottle like that. So there's your answer. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send super chats on the live stream. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. I'll see you within the hour for the review. 3-2 Monterrey. 3-2. Any more lives between today till Tuesday? Tuesday for the semifinals, of course. I don't know if I'll go live for the CONCACAF Caribbean Club Shield Championship. But nothing tomorrow, just a recap and predictions. Sunday probably off, Monday off, and Tuesday I'll be here for the both semifinals. So with that being said, well, maybe just one. I don't know. Yeah, because if it's hosted in Nashville, yeah. With that being said, they may not be able to do both at the same time. With that being said, if you like the stream, like and share, subscribe, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button, subscribe, send super chats on the live streams, comment on this video, put us in playlist, share with friends and family, all that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this match. LAFC are out. They're out. You hate to see it. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. See you.